Hey there, it's Salina. Welcome to Let's Make Lemonade, where I am learning to make lemonade out of the many lemons that infertility has given me over the years. If you're new here, we just transferred. We are in the middle of IVF and we had our second transfer just yesterday. So this is one day post-transfer and I want to talk about it. For all of you who possibly already follow me on Instagram, you know a lot of this stuff. You know some of it already. I walk with you. You are with me all the time. So thank you for your support and encouragement. Yesterday was a special day and I want to talk about it. We are here. It is transfer day once again.
Yes, it is.
And we have our shirts on again. My wife is getting knocked up today.
Your wife is?
Well, I mean, that's what it says.
No.
And then mine says a little bit of science and a whole lot of Jesus. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's go time. It got here quick.
It got here very quick, and
So it's kind of surreal in a way.
yeah. And I still feel very much at peace and just kind of walking through it all. And just I am excited more than I have been. So that's a good sign.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. So yeah, we've done this already one time before. So I think there comes a sense of ease and peace because we know what to expect.
Right.
So yeah, I got a full bladder of water and it's not, I have a feeling it's gonna go a lot better this go around.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I was curious where we're going with that. All
Yeah.
right, it's the
So I'll have to talk
Gotcha.
about that because if this works perfectly, I'll have to tell you exactly what I did, which I think I have in another video, but if you haven't seen that one, I'll say it again. So,
Yeah.
Well, good. We'll check in with you afterwards.
All right, here we go. Right, it's time for the ultrasound to see where your bladder is.
Yeah, I think it's too full, actually.
Oh, we got less than that.
Yeah, I hope so because it's not feeling very good.
Are you uncomfortable?
I'm uncomfortable, so I'm hoping that they will say, let it go. The cool thing about this time was that the embryo looked really different and it was so much better. So during the first time, I didn't say this after our first transfer because honestly, I felt a little discouraged about it and I just didn't want anybody else to say anything that could possibly make me feel worse. So during the first transfer, our embryo downgraded in quality. It was an AA and it went down, I don't know what the number was, but it went down to a 2BB. I don't know what it was before, it was an AA, but then it went down to a 2BB. And I didn't even know that embryos could downgrade in quality when they thaw. Before this transfer, I just prayed to the Lord and I said, God, let this be very different. Let this embryo thaw in the same quality that it was frozen in. That was just something that was on my heart that I felt I needed to pray for. The embryologist comes and she talks to us and she says, here are your embryos. And I just want to let you know the quality of where it's at now as being thawed is what it was when it was frozen. What? That's what I asked for. That's what I prayed for. It was a 5AA and it thawed as a 5AA. And we saw the picture before and we saw the picture after and it looked very much the same. We're very thankful about that. It looks better. It looks healthier. So everything went pretty well. We were just happier. Everybody was laughing. You know, my doctor asked me again what kind of music I wanted as I was laid back and watched the screen and just watched our little embryo go inside. And so they went back to the bed and laid there for 5 minutes and emptied my bladder and then that was it. That volume sure feels good.
Did you say volume?
The volume.
The volume feels good?
Yeah.
You like the volume?
You can take your mask off now.
No, I like it. It's nice.
Okay, we finished. The transfer is done, and it felt so much better this go around, didn't it?
It did.
It's just more like happiness and cheerfulness and
Less anxiety.
yes, less anxiety. The staff was amazing. Whew, and I'm really woozy from the Valium right now. So I'm gonna enjoy this, but oh my gosh, I'll talk about it later, but our embryo looks so much better than the first time.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
we are hoping that this is it.
We've got t-shirts and different things.
Yeah, so we'll have to share that with
Pieces.
you. But
Yeah.
so
All right, time to go lay it down, right?
actually I want to go eat some food.
Oh, all right. I'm down with that.
Ever since then, I've just been kind of resting. I really did want to go out of town. I had mentioned that in another video, but it just didn't work. There's just so many factors and it just didn't work for us. So I am doing my best at trying to just stay busy. I will say, I mean, it is only the first day, but I will say that my countenance and my mindset is so different. The first time I was just trying to convince myself, you know, and I remember just waking up with worry and waking up with just fear. And so this go around is very different. I'm very thankful for that. So I pray that it continues to be that way. I will be here relaxing and honestly just really try to stay off of thinking about this, as hard as that is. I know many of you girls who, as soon as you transfer, you like wait a few days and you start testing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, let me share this story. So I have two nurses that are at my RA's office who have both gone through the process to have babies. And I was talking to one of the nurses yesterday and I said, yeah, I noticed that you didn't say anything about testing early. Why is that? And she said, honestly, girl, I was the first one to test as soon as I could. So we're almost like, did you test yet? More than don't test, you know? So I was like, oh, that's really funny. And, you know, to each their own. We didn't test at all the first time. We got that dreaded phone call. I made myself so full of anxiety and worry the day of waiting for that call. I told myself I wasn't gonna do that again. So I don't have any desire to test anytime soon. I can't even tell you if I'm gonna test before the beta date. I really don't know. I don't honestly really wanna think about it. I wanna stay in this place of where I am, of just not worrying about it, you know? So that's just where I am. Everybody's in a different place. So once I find out, you will know. If you are not walking with me, if you're not my friend on Instagram, feel free to add me there. And that is where I post daily stories every day if you want a little bit of a faster update on what's going on. So here we are, the 2-week wait has begun. I am not driving myself crazy, which is a plus. And so yeah, for all of you other ladies out there who've reached out to me who are also have transferred, my prayers are out to you too. I have been praying for everyone who I have touched base with. And I just always hope and pray that this is it for us, right? That is why we do this. That's why we spend all the money. That's why we go through all of the effort and the time and the tears and the pain to get to this point. So I just hope it's our time. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and until the next video, I'll see you then.